Welcome to Tailored Literacy. My name is Shondalyn Young Richardson. Today we're going to talk about why it's so important that your child regularly have conversation and discussions with the adults in their life. We've all seen babies who start out nonverbal. They're not talking at all, and then all of a sudden they start to use words. They pick up these words because they're hearing them all the time around them, and they understand the words long before they start to speak them. Also, they pick up the language that they're hearing, and if they're hearing multiple languages on a regular basis, they'll pick up both languages. So conversation and words are powerful. So even listening to conversation and discussions can be quite powerful. But it doesn't stop there. Children continue to learn, just like we do as adults, from listening and participating in discussions and conversations. Children often spend a lot of time together and they tend to talk with each other about things, but their vocabulary many times is quite limited overall, unless there is an adult in their life who spends a lot of time talking to them about various things. Those are the children who tend to have a higher vocabulary. Those are also the children who tend to read more books or have story time at home, and so they tend to have a much deeper vocabulary. So it's so important that your child is interacting and talking to the adults in their life. Through these interactions, they're exposed to new words, new experiences, explanations of things that are happening around them, and this helps them build their knowledge, their background knowledge. When they spend time with adults who take the time to explain different things to them and tell them about different words and have different experiences with them, that all helps them to end up doing well as they begin to go to school, and while they're in school, they can continue to build on their knowledge. Ultimately, children must be able to express themselves both verbally and in written form. When I'm working with a beginning writer, for example, I'm always reminding them that writing is just talking on paper. So if they're used to having discussions with the adults in their life, if they're used to explaining how things work or why things are the way they are, then writing is going to become much easier for them. Children need to be in the habit of both asking and answering questions. A lot of times they're familiar with answering questions, but much less able to ask questions. So part of what you want to work with your child on is helping them to know how to ask a question when they don't know something or they don't understand something. You may even have to model that for them at first. The bottom line is we have to make sure that our children are well versed in their English language. They need to know how words in our language work and also how to use those words effectively. We can't assume that our children know things. So I would like to encourage you to just think about something that you can talk to your child about that you're already planning to do soon or that you are doing today. Make sure that you just spend a little time explaining things to your child. That helps your child to understand more about the world around them. Ultimately, it could help them in the area of reading comprehension, increasing their vocabulary, and even becoming a great writer. So I hope this information was helpful to you. And if it was, please leave a comment below and share it with someone else. Happy reading.